This had me beat. This, what you did on that runway with them bags. There's just no queen like a vegan queen. Hello once again, it's me, that Gemini.
And me, Creeping My Asthma, voice of the people.
Together known as
The Vegan Queens.
How are you, my loves?
How are you doing? How are you doing in yourselves?
Is everyone alright?
You alright?
You know, are you feeling good about the world?
I'm feeling good.
But how are you in yourself?
That's
what we always ask.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Why are we looking so black and white this week?
Well, this week, with what we thought what we'd do is we'd shake it up a bit, and because of the theme of this week's challenge, we thought we'd come as we'd go to a car boot sailing. Didn't we?
And funnily enough, everything we're wearing is, well, not from a car boot sale, from a charity shop.
Thrifted.
Yeah, because if you didn't know already, that's what we do as vegan queens. Most of our drag is second hand. I think this for £1. This little lycra number.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Suits you right. Fathers, yeah.
It's alright, isn't it? You know, we like it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not here to talk about us, are we?
Are we not?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're here to talk about Drag Race.
Oh, of course, yes.
This week's episode 3 of Drag Race UK, the show that is taking the nation by storm. And rightly so, because we've had 11 seasons of this in America.
Yeah, not to mention your All-Stars. So altogether, what, 11, 15? And another one due? When will it end? When will it end?
But I'm so glad that this is the first season, and it did feel, and I'm not being awful, I'm really not, but it felt this week like this week was the start of the show.
Yeah.
As we mentioned at the end of last week, when little scaredy cat what's the word?
Well, if it was a cow, you'd say put out to pasture, wouldn't you? But she's not, it's a cat, so sent to the great litter box in the sky.
Oh, well, I was going to say terminated, but that sounds horrible.
It does.
Well, what is it?
Evicted. No.
Evicted.
But let's go with it.
Eliminated.
Eliminated, sorry.
You've been eliminated. Right, so when Scaredy Cat... By the way, Scaredy Cat's got a new single out.
Yes.
So we'll put the link to that down there.
Support our sisters.
So, actually, she looks kind of cute in it. I'm not massively keen on the song, but the set of the video is gorgeous. It's really well put together, very professional. And I wish she'd looked like that on the show.
Well, we've said, haven't we, though, they film it all in advance.
I know, love, I know.
I know you know.
So this week's challenge... Well, there was a mini challenge.
There was a mini challenge. I like the fact that the UK ones brought back the mini challenges, because you don't always get them on the American one, do you?
You don't, and I like that they're all very kind of British.
They are
as
indeed.
well, aren't they?
Just like this week, really, the quintessential British village maypole dance. Well, with a twist.
So, we'll bring up this here picture and show you what we're going on. All the girls had 15 minutes to go in drag and dance around a maypole. Here's what we got.
So a variety of looks there that folk have gone from.
Oh, blue made me laugh.
Yeah,
Blue proper made me laugh. She was like a village idiot with leprosy, weren't
she? All she needed were a bell. And
oh, she was funny. She did. And here's the thing. Vinegar's makeup looked, I mean, not when camera was close up to her face, it didn't look great, but on runway it would look really good.
For 15 minutes as well, she's skilled, isn't she, to just...
I wish she'd have done makeup like that for the runways.
Right.
To be honest. I think maybe Vinegar went a bit heavy with the lines for the runway, thinking...
She's got to show up.
Thinking she was painting for the back.
Yeah, well, of course, she's a West End actor, isn't she? So she's used to A, doing it quick, and B, going right for the back circle.
Exactly, so that they can see it, and when the cameras are quite close, aren't they? So...
HD and all, because it's BBC, isn't it?
Anyway, Roach, what are we talking about this?
Well, what we thought we'd do was highlight a couple of folk, because what they did was they all danced around the maypole, here we go around the maypole. It's not a real song. They all did that sort of nice and genteel, and then they sort of had like a breakdown where Miss RuPaul... in quite a nice suit actually this week, I have to say.
Yes.
It was cute, weren't it?
Yes.
Sort of stopped and then said one of their names, and they had to do a sort of dance on their own, didn't they?
They did.
There were a couple of highlights I would like to bring up. First of all, I kind of just mentioned Bagger for serving Theresa May realness. with a bunch of flowers, a tweed skirt, and a Karen wig.
It was marvellous.
You know we love a Karen wig.
It was marvellous, wasn't it?
Loved it. And then you loved blue, didn't you?
I did, just because her character, and she'd never lost it for 1 second.
You're right.
From the second she was all to that nail stick. Hey, and I tell you what, Cheryl Hall,
Yes.
that girl can
She
move.
can move.
Oh, girl.
She
like,
can
really
pop.
good.
What else is there?
You could tell that the Vivian went for the more comedic dance routine, as did
Yes,
Bagger.
and very successfully. Yeah,
Absolutely.
they were funny.
It were a lovely little segment.
She had a little flappy bit hanging down between her legs, didn't she?
Shall we show us some of these pictures?
Oh, just very quickly mention, because I enjoyed this from Crystal, because I didn't expect it. Rather than dance on her own, she spat on her hands and did a pole dance.
She
didn't
pole dance, slid down that pole like Karen does down at Labour Club on a Friday night.
She were in like Flynn,
Hey, I
weren't
tell
she?
you what, she's good, that Karen.
She is good.
I ignore her a lot of the time 'cause she's not even vegan.
She's
but
not, but she can work a pole. So there you go. So, was there a winner of the mini challenge? Who won the mini challenge?
Oh,
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Where's Cheryl?
Cheryl, because of her dancing.
That's
Her
right.
dancing were dead good though.
It were
I
brilliant.
mean, like fierce.
Yeah,
dancing.
she can move
If you've
that
seen the
lass.
show, you already know this, don't
She
you?
can move that lass. We like her.
So a couple of random shots.
Yeah,
Here we've got
you got Blue as the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
another one of Blue doing a little dance.
Yeah, do a little dance.
And then Crystal sliding down pole, as aforementioned. Oh, marvellous. It were a good little challenge, actually.
It were. Well, then the tea kicked in, didn't it? Because top one, love. What all of a sudden we had a guest appearance from American Drag Races, Raven.
Oh, it was nice to see her. She came in on Michelle's car, Visage 1, and it was filled with stuff. There were rubber gloves, there were plastic blinds,
A couple of unwanted nephews.
there were videotapes, key item, mentioning soon. There were them copper pan scrubbers.
Oh, scouring pads.
Yeah,
like, yeah.
and there were random bits of fabric, and there were all sorts.
Yes.
So,
She comes in, and then because Cheryl had won the challenge, she got a 15-second head start, didn't she?
she did, and she grabbed this big box of yellow plastic gloves, didn't she?
Huge it was.
Chucked them over to her station. She was like having them.
She was like someone at airport security, you know, when they don't care about your luggage, so they just lob it. That's what she done.
She did.
Yeah, no airline mentioned. I'm not paying for
Have we got a picture of that chucking?
We've got.
Oh, well, we've got the car.
Raven arriving.
Right, so we've got Raven here, coming in on a car, look lovely.
There she is.
We've got the car filled with alt bits and still a bit of Raven's bum there, Luke.
Yeah, so that's
Oh.
nice. Well, I thought I'd give her both sides, you know. And then, basically, like a dumpster dive, weren't it? They had
Yes.
to just dive for materials. Because Rue was all like, right, so
Look at
basically.
that though.
First, I know.
I'd love that. I think I would, especially because there's all glue guns there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm alright with the needle and thread, but I can't use a machine, which is, I know it's abysmal for an older queen, but most of the stuff I get second hand, ready made, done.
Yeah.
And I could, if I want to like stitch something on it, I could do that by hand.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, a blob of glue and a jewel and a bit of stitching.
Key phrase that of ours.
Blabber
glue and a jewel. Like the pop star, jewel.
She can pay us.
Where are we, darling?
So yeah, they dived for materials because basically, I forgot to say what task were. They had to make an outfit for the runway entirely out of car boot sale materials, didn't
Yes, all of the aforementioned stuff that we said basically, but they had machines, they had hot glue guns, they had all, you know, they had all
Bits
the
and
stuff
bats.
that, like they normally have. Have you noticed, by the way, I've no nail varnish. Been to Spain, been swimming, so it all came off.
Yeah.
Anyway, on we go.
There we go. So, RuPaul did a walk around, which I like these design challenges because there's less going on for them to rehearse or anything. They have conversations more, and we get to see more of what they're chatting about in the workroom. That's
Yeah.
what I like.
Rue, love, do you know what beef curtains are? It's a tuppence. I know you know what that is because somebody mentioned it a couple of weeks ago and you asked for a explanation. explanation. You got one, and then you said, "I didn't understand a word of what you just said," but you did.
There you go. She googled
did.
that, hadn't she, before she had a phone call.
It's a 70s joke, that, Karen.
Yeah. What could we have? We could have tofu drapes, couldn't we? Because with the... Sorry. Sorry. Anyway, so she's going round and doing a thing like what they do on Project Runway as well. It's like, what are you making?
Yeah.
And being generally provocative. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you didn't do well last week, did you? And you're like, she did alright. But you know, that's telly. So she goes to Vinegar, doesn't she? And
Yeah.
she's like, what did you think of that? Because she sort of said to her, didn't she? Well...
She said to her, she was trying to describe her drag as Rue had been impressed by it on the runway. She ended up calling her hodgepodge.
Which is, you know...
We've had the luxury of seeing what Vinegar would have worn on runway 1.
Episode 1, yeah.
Were it not for the advertising laws on the BBC. And if you remember that, we showed you the bit. And if you don't, we'll link the episode up there. We're not showing it yet again.
No.
You're not lazy, you don't need spoon feeding,
No.
Karen.
Google.
Just go and have a look at our episode.
Well, actually, yeah, watch our episode,
Because
yeah.
we featured it. But the outfits that she's worn on the runway since then, as were highlighted in the video later on,
Yes.
kind of 3 side-by-sides, were a bit thrown together and a little bit pedestrian.
Yeah.
And I do think that Vinegar could have done better, especially with her West End experience.
Yeah.
And she's obviously seen the show before. She knows what the show's like and what it's about.
Sure.
You know, and I just think you've got to bring more. So, not necessarily a nice thing for Rue to say. Correct? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, a fair assessment,
Yeah.
based on opinion.
Oh, but by the way, we're owning that we're hodgepodge.
Yeah.
Because we're second-hand queens.
Yeah.
So,
We love it.
throw together
Yeah.
is fine for us, but not for a runway on the
Well, we're not on
RuPaul show.
RuPaul's Drag Race.
Exactly.
Yet. No, we don't know how that's allowed.
So we've got a picture here of
This was a conversation this was interesting because it picked up on what you were talking about last week, love.
oh yes, I was quite pleased. The Vivian, you know we love you, and I know you're going to watch this episode. At least I hope so, because you watched last week's.
Yes, Dad,
and
love,
commented,
we love you.
said you liked us. Another thing to say about your makeup, girl, please come and show me stuff. Because
She loved it.
we'll get to her runway look in a bit.
It was desert
But
Oh.
RuPaul asked the Vivian, you know, what's your, if you had to define British drag, how would you? And the Vivian said, drag is performance. Drag is performance was the key, really, of what she said, which is, as you'll recall, was very much what I said on last week's episode of the review show, and it's true. And that's why those 2 young girls were eliminated first.
Yes. Yeah.
You know-
You're right. Well, Viv said, didn't she? She said, it's all very well looking amazing, but if they give you a microphone and you've got nothing...
This is what I'm always saying. I love Instagram queens. Love them. Love to look at their looks. I'm blown away sometimes. But if that's all they do, then it's not drag.
It's hard to make a career from that as well.
Yeah.
Like, with any longevity. You know what I mean?
Unless you're a makeup artist.
Yeah, and then that's... Yeah, fine.
And
fair
you're just
enough.
showing off looks.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But it was nice, that.
Oh, nice little moment as well between between the Vivian and Bagger, who obviously have become quite close. They did a kind of Thelma and Louise moment. Flashed that up here in the car. It was lovely. You were just having a bit of fun.
They
wasn't
were.
it?
It's nice to see them having a laugh and making relationships.
Absolutely,
and stuff, isn't it?
it's very important.
We'd
Very
do something like that. We dusters.
And then, now, I don't really want to show you this photo because of the impact of the finished look.
Yes.
But I'm going to show you anyway. So here's Davina getting ready
Yes.
for the runway. She's having a chat with Blue Hydrangea. And she pretty much said a very similar thing, didn't she?
Yeah.
Because Blue was saying, you know, how did you start and, you know, get into all this? And Davina was saying, you know, about what a slog it can be.
Yeah, and how back in the day, you know, there was no tutorials to watch on YouTube.
Exactly, there was
Nobody
no
to copy,
internet.
no internet really. You sort of
No.
making it up as you went along.
No Instagram to get 100,000 followers on because you're good at lipstick. Do you know what I mean? You worked and you worked hard.
I was reminiscing about this the other day actually, and I know you'll appreciate this. My first ever time in drag, not with us together performing, but way back sort of thing. I had a sheer wig and an eyeliner.
And my very first time in drag, I was 13 years old in the Clarence Hotel in Ashton on a Sunday afternoon. They had an open drag session. I went down in some foul thing I picked up from from Coliseum Theatre.
Oh,
It was
good.
from the Coliseum Theatre, old costumes. And I think it had been like something in a panto, because it was a big stand-up gold collar and like a gold cloak.
Oh, lovely.
Anyway, I had that on. And I mined. Do you want to know what I mined?
What did you mind?
Le Jazz Hot from Victor Victoria.
Lovely song.
Then I had 30 seconds of the stripper music. Took my gown off, I had the basque and stockings on underneath. Then I goes into It's Raining Men.
Was this with the...
I'd tied a load of paper men cutouts with string to the spokes of umbrella and tucked them in, thinking I'll open it, they'll come out and it'll look amazing. No, they're all stuck together and tied together. I looked to write one, but you know what? It was my first drag experience and I loved it.
Well done you for being inventive though.
You know what I mean?
That's inventive.
And I
that.
were called Legs then. It were a complete rip-off of a local legend called Legs Up Lucy. But I didn't care. I called myself Legs because he had licence. And then, I have to mention this, Stevie B, lovely Stevie B from Ashton, gave me a bag of drag.
Oh.
Came backstage and he said, that were good, that. You've got potential. He weren't lying. He weren't lying.
That you had potential.
I had potential. He was lying when he said it was good, that. I've got an old bag of drag that doesn't fit me anymore. Do you want to pick it up here next week?
Yeah. Oh, lovely.
I know. And that was
The
37 years ago. Is there any wonder I look so tired? Oh, right, where we're going now? So,
yeah, sorry, so they're chatting.
yeah, so we have this beautiful picture of Davina. It might have already been up. See it again.
Yeah.
With part of her look. Oh, girls.
Yeah. Now, shall we move on to
right.
runway?
This one?
No, runway.
Oh,
There.
what's that then?
That's some bits from after.
Oh, alright. So we're going alphabetically again.
Go alphabetically, because that's what happened.
Oh, it'll think you like that, won't it? Then.
So here's what everybody wore.
So we're going to go alphabetically because we enjoy doing that, don't we?
I do.
So we've got Bagger here with a two-piece. I liked the wig.
The wig's
I
gorgeous.
loved the wig. She had a two-piece made out of those copper pan scrubbers. Basically, they're a big gap at back, Luke. Bless it, oh Luke.
Kind of into it.
I kind of liked it.
Bagger's
Do you know?
aesthetic, innit?
Do you know what it's like?
What?
Bette Midler doing a comedy routine.
Yes! There you
What's
go.
that film? Beaches.
Beaches.
You know that? Industry, charity, faith, hope.
Oh, where she's dressed as Thingy.
It's
With
like,
That word is.
oh boy, oh, what joy, what bliss. I'm gonna make me $1 million from this. Every woman in the world will wanna buy one. That, you know, it's that kind of feel.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
I kind of like it. She's giving me a bit of Captain Caveman as well on it, you know, with the texture. It looks like.
Caveman!
See, we do lip sync in the UK. I just did it then.
Blue.
Yeah,
Now, you be honest, you, Karen.
I'm gonna.
McGinty.
I'm gonna.
Creeping my asthma. Go on.
All right, I'll be honest. I really didn't like it when it come out. I don't know why, but this is the thing I said to you last
Word.
night.
I didn't.
Don't know why. Because there was nothing I could point to and go, oh, it's that. No. No. Stop whispering things when I can't hear. It's not nice. Because at first I was like, do you know what she looks like? She looks like a malnourished Spyro the Dragon. You know that dragon? But, and what's that disease rabbits have? Myxomatosis. But now I've slept on it. Yeah. I've read a few chapters of my book.
I liked it. The only bit
No,
I didn't like about it was the tinsel. I didn't like that. It, another friend said last night, that Jason Paul's husband said, it either shouldn't have been there or there should have been more.
Yeah, because actually when it's in the air, as you'll see from the image, it kind of looks alright.
Yeah.
But, you know, with
When it
things
was
like
down.
that, it just hangs, doesn't it?
But it did have a comparatively bigger piece
Yeah.
with a strand.
Yeah, that's coming
We'll
up.
get to that. Here we've got Cheryl.
Cheryl Hoyle.
I loved this wig.
Yeah,
it was
it's big, innit?
Mathis.
Big.
Proper Mathis. Really good though. Really good wig. And she'd made this little skirt out of all these
Marigolds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the full look.
I liked it, I
I
had no problem.
quite liked it myself.
I had no problem.
And then why have you done a close up of her knickers?
Because she always does that, didn't she? She did it in the first episode with a vajazzle, where she lifted her skirt up to show it, and she's done another one here, but with fragile tape.
Ah, it was cute
It is
actually.
cute.
I
Handle with
just
care.
wanted you to say that.
Oh, right.
Now, Crystal's runway.
Is she messing?
I was kind of like, and this is a pair of curtains
Yeah.
and beach balls,
Is there panery?
which is just like, it looked great.
It was fab.
I'm with a lot of the other people. It's only because I'm an old school queen, but at least I'm owning that, and I'm trying to evolve and grow with drag culture, and I'm very embracing. But that doesn't mean that I have to personally like everything.
Oh, you don't have to like everything.
No, and I don't like a hairy chest.
Fair enough.
But that's it. Other than that, with Blue, I'm starting to love her.
Crystal.
Crystal, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry, darling.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crystal, I'm really starting to like her
Yeah.
a lot.
She looks like a feminine or a feminized Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast. You know, like an avant-garde production of it. Or
I think it's very statuesque. Like you could imagine her sprayed with copper. Like stood in the
Yes.
town centre somewhere.
like, or like the Jules Rimet cup or something like
Yeah,
Oh.
the Lady Bunny hip gown wearing saviour of our bread.
that. Yeah.
Davina, girl, little message for you. First, please watch us, like us and share us. We're trying. We're hard queen. We're hard working queen, just like what you are. This had me beat. This, what you did on that runway with them bags. Oh, be still, my twittering heart.
I am speechless. For once. This was so editorial. So Vogue, McQueen, Westwood.
It's the fit
Yeah.
of it that got me more than anything. It's the fit, and it's the even Twiggy said, Twiggy said, because Twiggy wanted to.
Twiggy were on. She looked confused throughout.
Twiggy said, I make my own clothes myself, and to say that you've made that, I am so impressed. And then Davina said, I know it had to do with that pattern as well, and she said, you've made that without a pattern.
What?
In that material.
Yeah.
I'm triply impressed. You know them giant laundry bags?
That.
And her face and everything. And
Beautiful.
I'm not saying this to compare her. I'll say it this way: I know who would wear that look in a heartbeat. Raja.
Yeah.
She did.
The avant-garde.
Well, she did a similar eye band when she did an African tribal look in her.
She did,
season,
yes, she did.
Didn't she? But Davina, girl,
Loved it.
oof,
Give me Tilda Swinton on Blackpool Prom.
honestly, amazing.
Loved it.
We should have done RuPaul at the beginning, but we're going alphabetically. You know, so it's happened.
It's not all about her.
Here's RuPaul's look. Lovely.
Yeah?
Absolutely lovely.
She looks like, you know, at Christmas.
Let's not forget though, she's got a hairstylist, a makeup artist, a costume designer, a costume maker, a dresser, a pamperer, a fetchers, a brewer. You know, I'm not,
She could have a fluffer
that
if she
takes
wanted
away
one.
nothing from her look. I'm just saying, all these other girls have none of that.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
all doing this themselves.
Themselves, yeah.
So Rue, gorgeous as always.
She looks a bit like, you know, the bin on Christmas morning, like when you've got relatives that do eat things like Quality Street roses and they've torn all the wrappers and thrown them in the bin, and it looks like a mosaic's exploded. She looks like that, but it's nice.
Now, Something Wong had grabbed a load of plastic blinds, window blinds.
Yes.
And when Rue went to talk to her, she said she kind of tried to dissuade her from what she was doing, because what Something Wong had done is she'd ripped apart a favourite jacket of hers that fit her really well and was trying to copy the pattern pieces with the blind material, which is, it's like these kitchen blinds here, it's like plasticized
Like viscousy sort of.
fabric,
Yeah.
you know, pretty much plastic.
Yeah.
I tell you what, she did it.
She did it. Look at this.
Look at this. Isn't that a
Love them
lovely
sleeves.
Them sleeves are to die for.
Yeah.
It's a variation on a French sleeve,
Yes.
which have a kind of flurry bit, but it's just one long bit of fabric. And, of course, bless, here. Did you want with it?
No.
Oh.
No, just listening.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Here's another look.
Yeah.
With the jacket open. Now, there was a good idea from Michelle Visage at that point. 'cause
I know.
She had the chain of the blind round her neck.
Yeah, you know what you go
something
like that with, yeah.
And Michelle said you could have tied the jacket together with the chain.
Just one, that would have been quite classy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pushed in,
But
saw me.
fantastic look.
Yeah,
Absolutely
well done
fantastic.
as well for constructing that. I'd have been terrified doing this challenge, I said to you last
I'm
night.
just checking us time, love.
25, love.
Oh.
Doing alright, we can do it.
No, there's only 4 minutes left.
Oh, right.
know.
Let's get on then. The Vivian! Every week.
Girl, and the close-ups of her makeup were what blew me away the most. It were gorgeous.
She looked like an advert for Huda Beauty's Desert Rose. It
No
was
eyebrows.
Beautiful, yeah.
No eyebrows,
Good for you, girl.
but such a sculpted and shaped eyeshadow. The wig was magnificent, and this here outfit, flash it up. This here outfit was made out of cricket shin pants
On shoulders.
and videotape.
Blockbusters, but make it fashion.
Fabulous.
No, nothing else to say. No
Love.
more games to play. The winner takes it all.
Fabulous. And then finally, last but not least, Vinegar. Now, Vinegar had started one outfit.
Yeah. She looked a bit like the Hamburglar in it, didn't she? With
Yeah,
this
and then
weird cape.
I think she realised that wasn't going to go anywhere, and so she started working on this.
Yeah. All paper, weren't it? It was all
All
books
pages
and
and
things.
stuff.
What did you think? Because I didn't have that much of a problem with this.
I kind of liked it. The nude bodysuit underneath, I wasn't that keen on, but I quite liked the wig. I
love
quite
the
like
wig.
how strong she looked in the eye.
Yeah, the eye was nice.
And you know, it was okay, but it wasn't good enough for RuPaul and Michelle. Well, RuPaul.
Yeah, although, you know, can we, as a general disclaimer, we've discussed this before as well. If you're doing these runways where they've got to make things, can you say if you want fashion, or if you don't want costume, or if you want this and that? Because it's like, if you just say make a garment, that's not, oh, it's going on a runway in Milan, is it? It's a garment. So if you want high fashion, you really need to say so, and not just have a go at them when they don't do that.
It's much like the thing last week with the Vivian and the heels.
Yeah.
It's like there's no written rule that says you must wear heels to be doing drag.
Yeah.
Just like I brought up Alaska and said, because I hate that. You're not wearing
Nails, you're not.
No, if
Yeah.
you're performing, you're doing drag.
Doing drag, babe. So yeah, just be specific. If you want to see fashion, ask for it.
Exactly.
You know. But then spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Major spot. Well, should we do that bit first?
Yeah, well, actually, good shout. Yeah.
We'll just have kind of general chat about that.
Yeah.
I'm worried about this time, Karen. I think what we might have to do is start another.
Stop, collaborate, listen, and retake.
Yeah.
Right. Let's do that now.
We'll be back with you in a second. We told you, didn't we?
Did a fade, didn't we?
So, as we were saying, let's have a look at Untucked.
Yes.
It's a shame there's no Untucked series.
I know. I'd love that.
I would as well. It's maybe that's something due to the obvious popularity of this show that BBC Three could look into.
Yeah.
You know.
I should have quiet burps then, just if I get away with it.
So they're all sat in the Untucked room there, as you can see,
Nice little panda shot.
all looking fabulous. Anything particular about the conversations that took place in there you'd like to talk about, Mersma?
I think in terms of, you know, I think we're sort of starting to see now people's opinions more, and the sort of, I don't want to say the gloves are off, but I just want to say they're used to each other now. So
Well,
if they've
people
got
are being
a point
honest.
to make.
People are being honest with each
Yes,
other.
exactly.
And so there was some chat to Vinegar.
Yes.
in the kind of room from Crystal.
Yes, had happened, hadn't it? And to be fair to Vinegar, I will just say she took it in very good faith.
She did take it in good faith. Oh, that happened in the workroom, hadn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
But then was something brought up in the...
Yet something Wong and Vivian had a bit of thing, because what had happened, Vivian had offered some advice earlier.
Yes.
And something Wong...
As had RuPaul.
And, you know...
Turned out they were both wrong, though.
Yeah.
Because something Wong did pull off... I know she... Well, let's get there now.
Yeah.
Let's get there now.
So anyway, they were chat.
Spoilers. Like there haven't already been spoilers.
Well, there
If you don't want to know, don't watch. If you don't want to know, don't watch. We'll be telling things to you, so watch another review. If you don't want to spoil, don't watch.
You think I'd know it by now, wouldn't you?
Let's try it again. Right,
Okay.
so the first two verses, if you don't want to know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If you don't want to know, don't watch. If you don't want to know, don't watch. Go and watch another review, cause we're telling things to you. If you don't want to spoiler, don't watch. There we go.
Come on.
See, we let you see the rehearsals. That's what it's all about.
It's all about bring it to the...
So the final three, the bottom three.
Yes.
Oh, who won?
Well, who won the challenge? It was Davina.
Davina!
Well done, love. Well deserved. Well done.
Had it gone to either Davina or the Vivian, I would have been happy
Yeah.
for those looks.
Agreed.
Um,
I would have been happy with either. Yeah.
Yeah.
Therefore.
and I think to some extent as well, Crystal, if it weren't for the error chest.
I don't mind. Well, I don't mind the heavy chest.
I loved that.
I don't mind that. I like the edginess of
So,
it. But
the final three were...
the bottom was Sharon Horn, Something Wong, Vic Strokes,
Saved from the bottom three was...
Cheryl Hall.
So, of course...
And, well, they were well shocked, weren't they? 'Cause
Yeah,
Vinegar was like well shocked.
No, but even all the people stood at the back in
Yeah.
the safety zone seemed to be a little bit kind of...
Which I was a bit like,
flabbergasted.
okay. I think it was really hard this week to make a choice as well because nobody did awful.
No, they
There
didn't.
was nothing there that
We
you were
said
like,
last
that's
week,
horrific.
and we weren't wrong. We don't review just because we're looking for attention. Review because we're good at reviewing. We said last week, now it can start.
Yeah.
Now the show can start.
They're all good.
And so it really, really felt like it started this week. Anyway, so here's a lovely picture of the two together, the lovely Something Wong, and do you know I was calling her Vinegar Tits for these
From Cell Block.
from the entirety of episode 2.
Yeah.
You never pulled me up until the last one. I said it 4 times. I'm sorry, darling.
She meant it as a compliment.
Well, I did. I
What
did
did she-
actually. It's. I think. What's your name? You know that Vinegar
got
Tits Vera?
Yeah.
In you used to give me roses, everything you get, but that was done outside.
You can see why Gone with the Wind had an interval, can't you? That was lovely, that. Well,
Thanks, love.
what was that?
Just missed out. You're ready for the next bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Have we already shown it? Show it again.
Let's show it again.
Yeah, lovely picture of the two having a nice little lip sync here. And do you want?
Do you want to?
Shall I?
You do.
All right. Vinegar was eliminated. Something Wrong won the lip sync.
Can we just say they were both very good?
They were both very
What a
good.
lovely, no shade, no tea, but what a lovely first opportunity this season to see a lip sync with two people that can perform.
Right? Am I right?
They were, because they both sold the number,
Yeah, they did.
and it was lovely.
They did. But Something Wrong just pipped Vinegar at the post.
During all this, it was funny.
But you know, Vinegar's going to go on to... Well, she's already done
She's
great
got a brilliant
things.
career. She's fabulous.
Maybe she'll go back to the show now. You know, Jamie.
I'm assuming she just had time off, didn't she? Because she's still in it now. So
Oh, well, so she's... And then she'll be doing all the
Yeah.
kind of drag race related stuff as well. We absolutely loved and adored this week's episode.
loved it.
Um,
I love a design challenge.
And I do think that all of us, particularly as viewers, have to be careful that we don't permanently label people as bitchy or two-faced or blah 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 blah, because it's always about the editing.
Editing.
I mean, it really is. Me and her say horrible things about each other sometimes, but we don't mean it. All the time. You know. Am I right, though, love? Eh?
Apparently, yeah.
We do say some foul things about each other.
Yeah, that's
sometimes.
true.
We love each other, you know. She's my daughter. I mean, she reminds me of a horrific experience with the world dictator behind Lidl. She constantly reminds me that I've had to have reconstructive surgery 17 times between my legs and it still looks like a car crash.
Still not took, has it?
She reminds me of all these things, but she's my daughter. She's my daughter and I love her.
I'll expand on that.
You know.
If she takes her pants off, it looks like the Bakerloo line in the rush hour.
She's not joking.
There you go.
Looks like a panda exploded in Wigan.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
So sad. I'm going silly, I'm sorry.
Right, we've gone daft.
But yeah, and please, not that anyone who watches this would, I hope, please don't send hate to the Drag Race
To
sisters.
any of them.
Any of them.
Any of
anywhere.
them.
It's not cute.
No, in fact it's pretty horrible.
It's bullying.
It's like I think we've constructively criticised, but we at no point have said, "Oh, can't stand her."
Exactly.
Do you know? It's good luck and love to every girl in this competition.
single one of them.
Already eliminated, still in the show. You're all fantastic. You're doing Britain proud.
Mm-hmm.
It's comedy gold. You know, absolutely adore it. I think Bag of Chips might end up marrying Jeremy Corbyn, you know.
She might do.
I've seen her. I've seen pictures.
Well, I mean, let's hope she's still able, because after her glue gun incident this week.
And right.
I'm not
Tell-
saying it.
Ah, you're not.
Can I say it?
Yeah.
She said, I burnt my bell end with a hot glue gun.
Now I've only burnt my finger before today with an hot glue gun.
We've all done it.
Want a pleasant experience.
No, well, this is the thing, isn't it?
I know.
You get a blob of glue on the end of there with a hot glue gun, and you're like, will it be with me forever? Is this my finger now?
Is this how I live now? Must I learn to live like this? Drag gods. Right.
Fabulous.
Any closing statements, my love?
Just excited for next week because we're playing the
Snatch Game! And don't do what she's done this morning and go on the internet looking for clues because she's found
I
something.
didn't look for clues, it was just there on a post from a group.
She's right upset though now.
I was a bit, because I wanted the surprise.
Even I know some stuff that I wish I didn't.
Yeah.
But we won't share that with you because
I know a lot of things I wish I didn't
Now,
know.
Vinegar has also released a single today, I think.
Yes.
So we'll pop that link down there. So you've got Scaredy Cat's single. Did Gothy release one? Has Gothy released anything?
Not to my knowledge, but we'll check.
Because we should share stuff.
Yeah, of course.
And if you want to follow any of the remaining queens, all the eliminated queens, they're all on Twitter and they're all lovely.
They are.
So, you know, it's nice to see, and it's lovely to see the American queens interacting
Yeah,
with them.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
nice
yeah,
that
yeah.
that family is instantly there.
I agree.
If only there were adoption papers so more of us could join that family.
Long-term fostering I'd settle for. Anyway. So that's it for this week's review of
Here in UK, RuPaul's Drag Race, you were alright, Common. It's true though.
It's not wrong, is she? So we'll see you next week then.
We'll see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Please do have a look down there for the girls' singles and other links. Find them all on Twitter. Come back next week for another episode. And watch out for us two playing those malarkey-ridden
Harridans.
Rita and Mavis will be doing another recipe video very soon on this channel. And don't forget to check out the Delicious in Drag playlist where all our videos are. We've played Theresa May and Myra Black in a series of 3 short stories. Oh, it's lovely how it ends. Isn't it?
It's a trilogy of
Lovely.
torment.
We've done Mavis and Rita. We've done Women of the World Talk Trump. We're doing this. We do recipes. It's non-stop for a vegan queen.
I know.
Isn't it?
Isn't it?
Right, anyway, thank you very much. Have a look down there. We'll see you next week. Lots of love. Take care, my darlings. Bye.